Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we split him, he was just doing the distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this haunting her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your vibe if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him, bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. I'm Mary jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make 'em out. Promise the heater gon' make 'em out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with the hand of though.
Hi everybody. Hey Chronic, how are you, sweetie pie? How you doing? Hey my Patty Brunner, how you doing, sweetie? Hey Welsh Rose, how you doing, sweetie? Hi Wanda, how are you today? I hope you're doing good, Mama. I hope you've been resting. Don't make me kick your butt. I am having a little hard time. Hi guys. I couldn't find my mouse, so I'm gonna have a hard time with the damn comments because I don't know how to use my space bar too well. I'm used to my mouse, it just makes it easier, so it's a little difficult doing it this way. Hey Stormy Rivers, how are you, sweetie? Hey Mikey, how are you, chulo? So hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a great day. I could really use this chat today. Me too. Just a Sunday chat. Wanted to check in with you guys. As you know, Bliss Chris and JJ are on vacation. They are both on like cruises. So JJ's taking a trip all around Europe, and it's so amazing. Her husband doesn't tell her their next destination until the night before. So I think that's wonderful. He planned the whole trip for her birthday, and Bliss was in Bermuda yesterday. So it's great. I'm hoping that they're having a great time. Happy being me. Hey, my girl, how you doing? Um, Wait, I had to stop using the lip plumper. It made Mikey. I'm telling you. Listen, some people think that the lip plumper has to hurt. Some people like that because if they feel like it's working. For me, no, Tenju. And if it's making your lips raw, don't use it anymore. Don't use it anymore. Uh, you know what I mean? Hey, just Jules, you won. What did you win? What the hell? What did you win? I want to know. I raced everyone. Wait, where were you guys? Are you guys on the live? Cause I'm sick of being out of the loop, man. What the hell? Were you on IG? Shit, man. Cause usually JJ or Caddy will tell me just Jules is live on IG, but JJ's doing the exploring thing. Caddy, hey Caddy, how are you? Damn it. Hey Henry's mom, how are you, sweetie pie? Caddy, I was just saying you or JJ usually tell me Jules is live on IG. I didn't even hear that. Look at that. Hey Jay Fid, hey Celia Wald. What the hell, y'all all racist? I cannot with you. What the hell? Y'all were all racing. That is fucking hilarious. See, I missed it. I didn't even know there was a live on IG. I get no notifications. That's fucking sucks. Her yes, JJ's vacation pictures are she put up her Budapest. So on JJ's community tab, she'll be putting up the pictures as she gets to each country or place. So she put up some Budapest pictures. They were beautiful. I've always wanted to go to Budapest. I just, like horror movies, vampire movies, and Budapest is always a place that they talked about in those movies. So I've always been dying to go there. Hi, my Virgie, my like a Virgie. How you doing? I have been really enjoying my brownie scout. I'm extra giggly. Girl, I wish if I could, but my dumb ass can't. I don't know. I've always wanted to try. I think I tried an edible cookie once. I didn't know it was an edible. I thought it was a regular cookie. And thank God I only took a bite. Because then I was like, hey, that's not a regular cookie. And I don't know if because I then knew that it was edible cookie that I panicked, but I panicked and I started having anxiety and I had to sit down. It reminds me of when I used to smoke ganja years and years and years ago. If I used to smoke too much or certain strains of weed used to give me anxiety. And I used to get so high that I used to have to sit back and be like, okay, God, take this away, take this away, take this away. So when I ate a piece of that edible, that's how I felt. I was like, oh my God, it was the worst. So I'm afraid. I'm afraid to even eat an edible. Yeah, I'm scared. But so many people enjoy it and it makes them have fun and laugh. I don't know. I'm scared. So, hey, BB, how are you, my BB loves honey tea? How you doing, sweetheart? So, hey, baby, how you doing? How you doing? So, I just wanted to come live for a little bit. I was gonna come live Friday, but I got out of work really, really late. Oh my God, guys, I can't find my mouse. And scrolling through the chat is sucks, because I got to do it manually on my laptop. It sucks. So I got out of work really, really late on Friday. Wait, oh, you on vacation too? That's right. Caddy's on vacation too. All my girls is like on vacation. I totally forgot. That's Caddy's on vacation too. Lord of mercy. When she said brownie scout, I thought she was talking. I know. So since I know that Just Rules doesn't have any kids, when she said brownie scout too, I was like, the hell you going around giving out some damn cookies? But then I kind of assumed because she has I don't know if they call the Mike Tyson or I call them the Holyfield ears because when Mike Tyson fought Holyfield, he bit his ear. So Mike Tyson marketing ingenious has the ear and it's edible. So I don't know if I think it's Mike Tyson, right? Just Jules is called Mike Tyson ears. Um, so she gets all those extravagant and exotic shit, and she tries it. So I kind of knew. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So what I did, let me tell you, got to do the obligatory makeup. So there's this vintage shop in Brooklyn. It's called L Train Vintage. I love it. Some of the stuff is expensive, um, but some of the stuff you could find, like you could find Jordans, $50, $100. You could find Balenciagas sometimes for like $100. So I went in there and I found this Scooby Doo shirt, and the reason I like it is my stepmom used to she used to have these pens that you could write on t-shirts, and she had bought me and my brothers white t-shirts and even my sons, I think, and had us like write on them. So it's a Scooby-Doo, t-shirt, and it has like the writing on it, and it reminded me of my childhood because I had these in the 90s written on t-shirts and stuff because that's what my parents had us do. So when I saw this t-shirt, I was just like, I have to have it. It just brings back so many memories. So anyway, I saw the Scooby Doo, and I thought to play with it with the aqua color. I don't know what color this is, like aqua, I guess, and the yellow. And I wanted to bring it to my eyes. So that was why to match the shirt. I really love this t shirt. I think it's really, really cool. And it just reminded me of my childhood. So, and it was only $10, and it's like a Scooby Doo T-shirt, and I paid $10 for the T-shirt, and I really like it, and it's great for summer. So the eyes match that. Yeah, it is a sweet memory. I'm telling you, my stepmom had us do a lot of crafts and stuff, and I remember that. I remember I even had a pair of jeans that I had ripped up that I had written on, and it was the kind of pink that wouldn't fade. It was made for T-shirts, and it even had like some of the pink that would puff up like in 3D and stuff. So as soon as I saw this t-shirt, it just took me back there. And I was like, I need the t-shirt. I need it. So I got it. And then of course I had to do the eye to go with it. So that's where the eye came from. But thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Bliss Chris. I understand, Mama. Love you and miss you. And I hope you're having a great time on your vacation. Enjoy it. We will always be here, girl. I just wanted to come live. Um, I was watching. Thank you, Caddy. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Wait, I'm singing the Scooby Doo song. Girl, I love Scooby Doo. I love all of those. Those are like cartoons from my childhood. I love the Scooby Doo movies. With Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I forgot her name. Sarah, Sarah, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, Buffy. I can't believe I forgot her name right now. But from I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah, her. Okay. Um, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Is that it? I think so. I love those movies. So, yeah. Oh wait, let me see. I got a story time back in middle school. Me and my friend Kay used to walk home one day. This lady followed me home. Me and Kay were so scared. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. That's why you have it's always good to walk in pairs. And even sometimes even then it's dangerous. But yeah. I'm glad that you're okay, Mikey. Yes, I love those paints, because you got to wear art that you made. And I loved it. Now I'll probably cringe. I don't even remember what I wrote on those damn t shirts. Probably my name and had my brothers write their names on it. Yes. Hi, Sarah Z. How are you? You remember those paints? I loved them. They would puff up on your t shirt. And it was just like this. I'm telling you, it reminds me so much of that. I'm telling you, as soon as I saw this T-shirt, I was like, I don't care. It was cringy. I got it, and the first thing I did is I took the tag off and threw it in the washing machine because it is from a vintage shop, so it's used clothing. So I threw it in the washing machine, and then I saved it for today. I was like, I'm gonna wear that T-shirt on my live on Sunday. Where's Megs? I don't see Megs. Oh my God, I can't scroll back up, guys. What the hell? I don't see Megs. Where Megs at? God, yeah, I hate this. I need my mouse, and I looked for it everywhere. Hey, Joe, being Joe, how are you, sweetheart? Guys, I looked for my mouse everywhere. I don't know whether, and I do this like maybe once a month. I lose my damn mouse because it's wireless. I lose it, and I couldn't find it in time. I was pissed off, so I'm just gonna have to. Yeah, I'm just right. It took me back too, just with the whole Scooby Doo thing and with the writing, and it says like Shaggy, Mystery Inc., Meddling Kids, Scooby Doo. Everything is, of course, of Scooby Doo. I just really like it. I just thought it was really cool, right? I just really like it. So it just really reminded me of my childhood, and I just really, really love it. So I had to get it. Hi, allegedly. Happy Sunday, Mama. Thank you for being here, my girl, my allegedly. Okay. Oh, there she goes. There goes my Megs. Hi, Megs. How's your mom? Megs, I need you to text me because I've been looking for your number in my phone. I gave you the right number, and I've been looking through my emails and I can't find your number because I wanted to text you and check on you and your mom. So if you could please just text me after this so I can know that that's your number. Because I wanted to call you. I wanted to check on you. I haven't really spoken to you, and I was thinking about you. I was like, damn, I haven't spoken to Megs in a while. Yes, of course I remember those. Those were big too, Sarah Z. My brothers had the Tasmanian Devil t-shirts and the Looney Tune t-shirts, all of that. That just all comes back to when I was a kid and a preteen and a teenager. Hi, Cole. How are you, sweetie? Oh my God, I'm telling you this. I hate this. And you could hear it every time I click my damn space bar. It's annoying. Hey, Lisa Ann, how are you? Hey, Kentucky lady, how you doing? How you doing? I hate it, guys. I know because my mic is right here, so you guys probably can hear that clicking. Because I know other creators that you hear that clicking every second is fucking annoying. I can't remember who, but there was a creator that you could hear them click on the space bar every 2 seconds, and it was so annoying. So I hope it's not too loud. I know it's probably loud. It's fucking annoying. Sorry about that, guys. Last night on the TV in our cabin, Hey Arnold came on, then Angry Beavers, then Rugrats. Rugrats, I loved Rugrats too. Um, oh my God, all of that stuff. That makes me miss when my kids were small, because my kids are grown now. I swear I want a grandbaby. I gotta chill. I gotta chill. I got baby fever. But not baby fever for me. No, don't get it twisted. Hey Jay Tucker, how you doing, shorty? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, good. Go swimming, Caddy. Enjoy your time. You're on vacation, Mama. Love you. Where's Coley? Oh my God, I missed Coley too. What the hell is going on in this world? Hey, Coley. How you doing, Mama? I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing well. Love you, girl. Okay, I think I got. Oh my God, this shit is gonna drive me crazy with this. I'm gonna find my damn mouse because I can't do this again. Hey, Melanie B. Oh shit. Sorry. Hey, Melody B. How are you, Shari? How are you doing? All right, guys. I don't know about all this clicking on these damn Angelica. Yes, Lisa Ann. I loved Angelica too. And I loved her doll, Cynthia. Her hair. If it was my hair was blonde, I would look just like that doll when I was growing up. I am so glad you're alive. My husband is a huge NASCAR fan, and they are racing in an old track that has been restored. The TV is blasting. And he's like, "Aw, that's so nice, though, Joe. You know what I mean? They're having fun." You're like, "Okay, I can't do it either with sports." My sons really are not big sports fans. They like to play sports. My son does watch his baseball though. My eldest son has a thing for baseball. It was funny the other night. There was a basketball game on, I think. I don't fucking know. Basketball or baseball, probably baseball. And I was in the living room and my son was like, "Okay, ma, you go," because I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race. And my son was like, "Ma, what are we watching right here?" I was like, "I'm watching RuPaul's Drag Race." He was like, "All right, well, you're gonna have to turn this shit off because at 8:30 the game starts." And I was like, "Damn it, shit." And so they watched the game and they fell asleep. I was like, "Okay, can I change it now?" And I changed it. So it's every once in a while my sons will watch the game because my son has a big giant projector in his room. But the other boys were here, so they wanted to watch it in the living room. So I had to suck it up. But Static Shock, yes, because Static Shock goes into DC. I am a DC Comics girl. I like Marvel Comics. I'm telling you, listen, I have all brothers. I have two sisters. One passed away, but I was raised with all boys. I was raised with all my brothers. My eldest sister was out of the house. My little sister wasn't even born. My little sister was born when I was already an adult. My mother had my twin brother and sister when me and my mother were pregnant at the same time. She was pregnant with my twin brother and sister, and I was pregnant with my second son. So my sister was born when I was already an adult. So I was raised with all brothers in the house. So it was always boy things. You know what I mean? I was surrounded. I was a girly girl, always feminine, but I was also a tomboy, which was weird. But so it was always sports. My dad loves the Yankees. Always took us to Yankee games. Hey, Jenny Lee, how you doing, shorty? But so it was always, all of that stuff. I remember we have videos with me and my brothers lip syncing to rap songs, cringy if I ever anybody ever saw them. We used to dance to Rob Bass and oh my god, and Eric B and Rakim and all this crazy shit. That was our thing, recording each other acting stupid. But DC Comics, I just love. Batman is my favorite character of all times. I love all the animated Batman movies, every single one. And if anybody has HBO Max, you can definitely see the all the Batman movies, all the Justice League movies, the animated movies and the live action ones. They have them all on HBO Max, and I love them. Again, I like Marvel because I like the Hulk. The Hulk is my favorite character out of Marvel. So I love Hulk and the Agents of Smash, where he had She Hulk, and then he had Rick, who was A Bomb, and Red, who was the Red Hulk. So I go back and forth, but I love all that stuff. I love all that stuff. Yes, Rob Bass, girl. Sorry, Stanley Cup. I don't know. I don't know anything about all of that. I'm telling you, I'm not into sports, which is weird. I have so many brothers, but they played sports. We didn't really have to watch, except for, again, my dad. My dad loves baseball. My dad is into boxing. My brothers are into MMA. Um, my brother one of my brothers is into jujitsu. He actually trained at the Gracie gym and got my sons into jujitsu. They're really good at jujitsu and stuff. So stuff like that was the stuff. But yeah, the Yankees. My father still loves the Yankees. So does my son. Got a lot of Yankee jerseys and all of that. So sorry guys, I can't go back up. God dang it. I'm sorry. Bratz. Oh, the Bratz. Yeah. The Bratz was after. I was already like grown when the Bratz came out. But yeah, I remember the Bratz too. And I never had daughters. So thank you. Thank you. I was talking about it earlier. It just reminds me of my childhood. That's why I bought it. And then I did I used So I use the You Can Be, the exotic flavors. Guys, I know I have so many palettes and I was telling myself today, right? Okay, Cindy, use a palette that you haven't used. Because a lot of times when I post the pictures after my lives, I'll take a picture and I post it on my community tab so that people could see the look for people that love makeup. And a lot of times when I list the products, it's usually the You Can Be Exotic Flavors palette. And it's because it's such a big palette, it has so many colors, it's so pigmented. It's a good You Can Be, I'm telling you, on Amazon. It's a really, really inexpensive brand, but it's amazing quality. I love it. It's easy to blend. It does have a lot of, kickback. Like I had to make sure I clean. That's why I don't do my eyes. I mean, I do my eyes first. So I use that palette and I just really loved the yellow and I just really loved it. So I wanted it to match. I got the shirt first and then I was like, okay, I'll do the eyes to match. It's easier to do that. Get whatever t-shirt you're going to wear and then do the eyes to match. So that's what I did. But thank you. Thank you so much. I love baseball and basketball, but NASCAR is scary to me. They crash, catch on fire. Yes, that's why I was always scared of NASCAR too, because of the accidents. And I was always terrified of that too, because I'm afraid of driving, guys. Yesterday I was watching Just Jules. She did a live and she showed some body cam, and it's funny because I watch a lot of that. I watch a lot of body cam footage on my own of people getting arrested, and I even said in her chat there was one of a deputy in Florida that got arrested for driving under the influence and tried to say, "Oh, I'm a deputy in such and such county," which was another county, as if they were supposed to let her go. And they didn't. The officer was like, "No, and it's, I don't know. I know cops look out for each other, but again, had she harmed somebody, drinking, so she tried to use, she was a beautiful woman too, long, beautiful hair, beautiful woman, and she was also a deputy, so she tried to use that to get out of trouble, and it didn't work. So I watch um a lot of that footage, and I just really enjoy it. I don't know why. I guess because I'm not in jail. Oh yes, Arthur, Channel 13. Yes, I loved Arthur. Him and his little sister. Oh my god, I loved Arthur too. Um, I was into Channel 13 because my sons, the Sesame Street and Barney. Oh my god, Barney was huge when my kids were little. So I had to, oh my god, the Barney all the time. And what was the other one? Sid the Science Kid. Loved that show. I loved some of them. I enjoyed watching with my sons. That's, I'm aging myself. That's when my kids were little. Sid the Science Kid and all of that stuff. But I loved it. Yes, I love Looney Tunes too. Tom and Jerry. Oh my God, y'all bringing me back. Y'all bringing me back. Yes. Wait, dark. Yes, dark hair. Yes, that she had like a white camisole blouse with long dark hair, and she had like a cute little blouse with some tight little pants or jeans on. Yeah, she was out of order. She was like she kept saying it was a male cop, and the woman cop was the one holding her feet to the fire. And she kept asking him, "Is she new here?" And he's like, "No, she's been here 5 years, just like me." She kept trying to insinuate she must be a rookie. You know what I mean? To do a sobriety test on her. She was not playing. She was not playing. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Oh my God. Yes. Wait. I used to wear dramatic lashes in middle school, but now lash extensions. I love lash extensions. In middle school, I didn't wear it. My stepmother was not playing that. I would sneak and put like eyeliner, just eyeliner under in my waterline, and I would get caught all the time because I would forget to wash it off before I went home in middle school, like in 8th grade, and I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. It was middle school. Now I understand. Back then, I didn't understand what was the big deal. Girl, in middle school, what the hell? And I used to get caught all the time wearing black eyeliner. And then in high school, she let me wear makeup, of course. But that was it. Imagine. But you're much younger as well. When I was in high school, false lashes wasn't really a thing. It wasn't really, you couldn't find it in beauty supplies like you can now with the glue and all of that. So it wasn't really a thing back then, even in high school. It was about having good mascara and all of that. But that was in the 90s. I was in high school from 90, and then I graduated in 1994. So it was a different time. Dexter's Laboratories. Oh my God, yes. All of that. Wasn't that on Cartoon Network though? Cartoon Network, yes. And still my guilty pleasure I watch every night is Bob's Burgers, The Cleveland Show, Family Guy, and American Dad. I watch Hulu every night. I turn on those cartoons to go to sleep. I love it. Bob's Burgers is my favorite. I watch the same episodes all the time. I think it's hilarious how they have the mom character and the daughter character are played by guys. Linda, the wife, it's a man that does her voice. I just love it. I love that show. So, wait, what did you say? I think you're the live I crept and see. I told yes, yes. Megs has been with me almost since a long time. Meg's mother has been my friend a long time, and then Megs went. Well, Shay's her mom. Shay went through some crap where she was dealing with a creator that was doxing her and all that stuff, and Megs came to defend her mother, and we fell in love with Megs, and she's been with me ever since. And I'm so glad she is my friend. I call her my internet daughter, and I just love her to death. Love her to death. She's so beautiful. She has her own channel, Just Jules. She does she's called Spooky History. She does like history, she does true crime. The the Alcala, I loved that one, Megs. I really think you need to do the part 5. Continue, girl. I love it. She's done she loves makeup too. So she's just like, if I had a daughter, Megs would be it. Megs would be it. Sorry guys if I'm missing some comments. Sorry. Wait, Lisa Ann says the cartoons when we were kids were awesome. I don't get some of the new ones now. You know what's crazy though? I was thinking the cartoons when I was a kid, I didn't realize how much racism, how much sexual innuendo were in those cartoons. Do you remember Woody Woodpecker? I don't know if people remember Woody Woodpecker. Um, there was a lot of sexual, that woman that would kept trying to seduce Woody Woodpecker, and the escalator scene. And how about the skunk in Looney Tunes that was trying to essay the damn cat? Like, that's crazy that these things were geared towards kids, and it was a skunk that was really like an artist, what I mean, forcing himself on somebody who wasn't a skunk anyway, that was a cat that would always have the unfortunate bad luck of falling under paint and get that white strip on the back of her. And so he would think that she was a skunk, and he would try to force himself on her. The whole cartoon. Like, that's insane to think about. And I was a kid and I didn't see anything wrong with that. But now I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy. I started using eyeliner, mascara, and light foundation. I started learning how to do makeup in the 8th grade. Well, I didn't know how to do makeup. I used to use just some liner, black liner, and lipstick and lip gloss. I had no idea about how to do it. I wore it, but I must have looked crazy as hell. So, and I got caught because I had to take school pictures. And when they sent the proofs home, I had some black eyeliner in my waterline. I was like, girl, your eyes don't normally look like that. My dumb ass gonna wear black eyeliner. I will put it on at school, and I'm gonna take pictures, school pictures with it. Like, I made no sense. It's like I used to want to get in trouble on purpose. My favorite game growing up was the Great Ace Attorney. I don't know that one, Mikey. I don't know that one. The Great Ace Attorney. I don't know that one. I'm late to the party, but I've been watching Euphoria. I've never seen Euphoria. I know, don't come for my soul, guys. I just feel like that's for a younger audience, I guess. I don't know. I just see a lot of the TikToks, the younger kids watching Euphoria. I don't know. I don't know. I don't, maybe I should watch it. I don't know. You remember, Welsh, my first live stream was telling the story about my mother. And that's when I had that person, Jay, her name was Jessie. People call her the Red Rampage. She like was trolling my first ever live stream and being totally disrespectful. I had never told my mother's story. So my first live stream ever, I had 2 videos up on my channel, but my first live stream was telling about my mother's addiction and all of that, and she was so disrespectful. But anyway, that's all right. Bonnie and Clyde was great too. Yes. Hi, education. Hi, my beautiful education. How are you? Yes, mine too. Mine's too, Bliss. You're up there too, but yeah, I just love them. They're good people. Thank you. That's Meg's channel. That's Meg's channel, and she's great. She doesn't even advertise her own channel. You know how many times I told her, Megs, drop your damn channel in the chat, and she'll find excuses. Okay, give me a minute. Like, girl, it's your own channel, and she just hates advertising herself. So please go subscribe to her. I think you'd really enjoy Megs. She did a CXC mystery unboxing, and I so Shay got me a palette from there. I still have Happy's palette. I'm still waiting if Happy still wants me to send it. I didn't touch it yet, but I'll talk to Happy about that. But I still have it for her. Untouched. It's still wrapped up. But I love it. I love the palette that she sent me, the April showers. I love it. So she has makeup content, all of that. Does anyone? Yes, I watched just Dustin Daily. Yes. He posted a sneak peek. I saw him yesterday. I did see the video where he was upset and talking about his mother and he was crying, and it touched my heart, and I did comment. And then I saw the video where he was talking about that glitter something girl. And it's crazy because then I saw another video of her today, and I love him. I love Nick Snyder and Dustin Daly. I watch their videos all the time. So I'm looking forward to that. I definitely like Dustin Daly. Woody would go nuts. Yes, right? Popeye. Yes. Oh my God. One of my favorite movies of all time is the action movie Popeye with Robin Williams. I still love that movie. I don't know why I love that movie. That Popeye movie. Thank you. Thank you so much, Just Jules. Yeah, that's our Meg. She's amazing. Someone just commented a really good question on my Bonnie and Clyde series. I love questions. It tests my knowledge. And what's great is that she works with her mom. Like, her mom is great at research, and Meg's is just so great at relaying the stories and telling the stories. I just really enjoy it a lot. So thank you, Just Jules, for subscribing. Wait. Oh my God, this is gonna annoy the shit out of me. I've been watching Criminal Interrogation. Oh my God, me too, allegedly. I love interrogations. There's a lot that I watch. Let me see. Wait. Because there's a channel that doesn't. I love it. I don't remember what the name of the channel is, but they do some amazing interrogations. I'm trying to see if I can find the channel real quick that does it. Sorry, guys, hold on. There's I don't know. I don't know why I subscribe to some of these family channels. It's all gimmicks with them. With the clickbait. I hate that. I hate that. I don't know. I know that's how YouTube works. You got to clickbait, but that shit is annoying to me. Don't clickbait my ass. Hate that shit. I've been watching this thing called Judge Alex Manning, where she does TPO hearings and all this stuff. And these people, man, they off the chain. They off the chain. But I love watching interrogations. I do. I really enjoy it. Bluey, if you're not watching Bluey, what is that? Come on, yeah. See, I'm making. If you're, who the hell is Bluey, Jenny? I don't know who that is, man. What the hell? Thank you, Lisa Ann. Thank you so much. It is, yeah, it is. You're right. It is, Mikey. I know it's too much for me. I don't know. I didn't realize it when I was a kid, but I thought you was a little shorter. Who, me, Welsh? I am short. I'm short as hell. I'm short as hell. All right, hold on. Let me see. Wait. It looks like he's gonna expose some drama that's happened back in 2020. Wait, with the in the beauty community education, because shit, there was a lot. I saw Makeup Geek. I can't. I can't remember her name, but I know she did a video recently exposing the makeup community. She was in with Jacqueline Hill, and Makeup Geek was an amazing brand. I never really got to try their makeup. It was expensive, but JJ says it's amazing. Yes, me too, JFit. I love interrogations. Especially, I love to see how the police work, because I remember when I got arrested, I was really nothing to get interrogated for. You know what I mean? They're just like, bitch, we caught you. You're going to jail. But I like to see how they work the people that they're interrogating, um and to see how the mind of the people work. I just get entrenched in it. I watch it and I'm like, you're an idiot. Sometimes I'm screaming, shut the fuck up. I don't know, and I don't want people that commit murders and all of that to get away. But sometimes people don't realize, so many times, just like when I watched the first 48, sorry, excuse me, there's so many people that don't realize that the cops had nothing on them, and they go and they volunteer the information, and the cops would have had to let them go. The cops would have had to let them go, and they seal their own fates. Now, again, not saying that people that committed murder deserve to go free, but it is fascinating to see how people tell on themselves. Like, request a damn lawyer, shut your ass up. So many people get themselves in trouble. Hi, Amanda. It's a kid's cartoon. Oh, okay. See, my kids are grown. That's why I'm saying, listen, man. One of my sons, I had a dream. This is weird. I had a dream that I had a grandbaby, a little girl. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Because I had a client last week that had a little baby, and she was like 2 years old, and she was so smart. And she speaks English and Spanish, and I was singing with her, and she was just so smart. And it just ignited my baby fever. It was like, oh my God, I need a little girl. I want a grandkid so bad. Not pressuring my kids to go get somebody pregnant. But I can't wait to be a grandma. I can't wait to have that experience of a little baby around again, and be able to chase after them and make them homemade baby food and all of that stuff that I enjoyed. I loved that. I loved having my sons with bibs that matched their outfits. They had eating bibs, they had outfit bibs, they had drooling bibs. Like, I used to do too much. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Being a mom, I just enjoyed it. So I can't wait. I can't wait to be a grandma. Okay, I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it, Bluey. I'm gonna look for it when I get off here to see what it's about. Cause, like I said, my babies are grown, man. So I don't really know what cartoons are in now. I really don't. I don't know what kids are even watching. Well, I know Coco Melon because it's everywhere on TikTok, and all the shorts, you see kids singing the Coco Melon songs. That's the only one I really know about. I have no idea of what other cartoons. Called Hillbilly Legends, with a descendant of the Hatfield McCoy. There's a family that I've been watching, that they did a documentary on them, where they make moonshine, and they're a whole bunch of hillbillies and been in and out of jail, and they're known. The family is known for making moonshine and getting arrested and getting in trouble and all this shit, and shooting people and all this crazy shit. Like, there was one of them that, I think his name was Jet or something, that he actually committed S. Um, and I remember watching the documentary about the family and all of that. And so I don't know. I watch so many different things, guys. You would never guess the things that I watch. I watch so many different things. I've been watching a lot of true crime lately, because you don't realize how many kids, well, maybe you do realize, so many kids go missing, and are harmed at the hands of their parents. Like, it I'm gagged to see it. I could never willingly harm any kids, and I know that in my addiction it was harmful to my kids. Being separated from my kids, when I was in my addiction or whatever, it traumatized my kids. But to scream at my kids or harm them, I just can't imagine that. I can't imagine being that angry with a baby or a child, that you hurt them. And so I watch it in a weird way, to try to understand, like, how could you do that? How could you harm, you carry this baby for 9 months, even if you don't. Like, let's say I was a stepmom, never been a stepmom, but I know, as a stepmom, I could never harm a child either. You know what I mean? Like, I was watching this bitch, the Gannon Stout trial, Letitia Stout, and the amount of anger I have towards that woman. I can't imagine harming a child ever. I can't. I can't. Caddy showed me a pic of her in the dress you sent her. Oh, I didn't see that. I know I have to. check in with my friends. Catch a Predator interrogations. I've never really seen any of those, but I where would I watch that? I guess I just go look, type in that, right? The Beverly Hillbillies. Yes. Yes, I like after the first 48 because it shows you the trials. Like I like, first 48, but I love after the first 48 because it shows you the trials, and sometimes in the first 48 it'll say at the end they were convicted, but usually it's like they're presumed innocent until proven guilty. So I like after the first 48 because it shows you the trial, it shows you what happens to them afterwards. So I really enjoy that. I like to see the court cases and all of that. You have to ask, right? I'm telling you, somebody, one of them, come on, I got 5 sons. I mean, again, I'm not trying to pressure my sons because I want them to be settled. I want them to be married. I don't want them to have baby mama drama. That's the last thing I want for them. Never want that. I want them to be married, and so that because I don't have daughters, and I know that for sons, the paternal grandmother doesn't have the same amount of rights, in my opinion, as maternal grandmothers. You know what I mean? It's harder. It's harder for paternal grandmothers to see the kids. Usually the mom takes the kids wherever to her mom. So I want my sons to be married because I don't want that. I don't want them to be estranged and have baby mamas, and the baby mamas don't want to mess with my sons, so I don't get to see my grandbabies. That's my biggest fear. You know, that's my biggest fear. That's why I want them to have a good relationship with the woman they have a baby with, and preferably be married so that way I can see my grandbaby. And so I want the babies to have two parents. I mean, that's the ideal situation. And if it doesn't happen that way, what can I do about it? I will try to be the best grandma I can be, no matter what. I'm very respectful. My son's relationships, I don't get into their relationships. And I would hope that they would understand that me being a grandma is a different thing than any relationship they would have with my sons, and that you hurt the kids when you try to keep people that want to love them and be in their lives away from them. I would hope that my sons would make good enough choices to have babies with women that wouldn't use their kid as a weapon, but who knows? Because that, I hate that. I hate women that use their kids as weapons. I've never respected that ever. I've always had an issue with that. Don't use your kids as a weapon against the other person. I don't think men should do that, but usually it's the women that have uh, custody of the kids, and I've seen so many women do that. If the man don't want to be with them, or they fell out, or he got a girlfriend, or you ain't seeing your kids now, like, and I don't think that's right. If the guy's a piece of crap and harmed you, then you protecting your kids. But if just because he whatever, because of your shit, you're gonna punish your kids, that does harm to the kids. That does harm to the kids, and is selfish, in my opinion. Coco Melon, Ari had the addiction. Really? See? And that's why I want a little grandbaby so I can know what's new. I don't want to sit and go through those cartoons myself. Like, I'm no, that's weird. But all the skipping posts on TikTok. Wait, how you seen all the skipping posts on TikTok asking me if they remember how to skip? What the hell? What? TikTok, I've been off of TikTok. TikTok. I made a few TikToks, and then it was just so much. It was too much to consume. It's like Instagram. Like I got burnt out on IG too. Like so I haven't posted on TikTok in a while. I haven't even been on TikTok in a while. It's just too much. I don't know. I just get burnt out. They're like five they're like 5-minute episodes on Disney Plus. It's so relatable. Help me explain. My daughter's premature. Really? Okay, Amanda, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out then. I am definitely gonna check it out. See, Coco Melon. Me too, JFid. Me too. I watched the whole thing on was it Law and Order? I think if that's the channel, Law and Trial. I don't know. Yeah, I already know. I whatever, it was a channel that covered the whole trial, and I watched the whole thing because they had it live. You know what I mean? Without any interruptions. And I just watched the whole thing. And then there was certain parts, like certain days that I missed, that I went back and I watched, like the father testifying, Letitia's daughter testifying. That broke my heart. For Harley, to testify against her mother. And when they asked her at the end if she still loves her mother, she just broke down crying. Like, I can imagine being in that position. And she believed her mother was innocent until right before, a week before she testified, because that's when her mother, um, she believed her mother was innocent until her mother said she pled guilt, not guilty by reason of insanity. Until then, her mother was claiming innocence. So she believed her mother and she defended her mother. And then to find out her mother said she did it, but she's not guilty by reason of insanity. Like, that's, you know what that does to you? Imagine now you're thinking everything, you're replaying everything back, and to be replaying that trip cross country where your mother didn't let you go back into the U-Haul to change your clothing. You had to stay in the same clothing. She had the air conditioner on even when it was cold. Like, all of that must be, you know how traumatic that is, to think that your little stepbrother was in that truck the whole, like, that's horrible to do to your own child, and to put your child in a position where they could have been charged, and people are going to forever question if Harley knew about it. You know, that's why I think at the end of that trial, when the judge openly cleared Harley, I think that was so important for that judge to do, to openly say Harley knew nothing. She knew nothing, and he put it out, put it to rest, because there was doubt in people. How did she not know? What do you mean? That's her mother. You know what I mean? Like, why would she question her mother? Why would she think that her mother would be able to do something that evil? Sometimes you don't see it. You know, you're blinded to it. So I don't know. I had another gardener hippie had a serious wait. I had another gardener hippie had a serious heart attack. He had to have open heart surgery. Wow. Yeah, stay away from the moonshine. He then was wheeled away. I hope he made it. Oh my gosh, Wanda. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mess with moonshine. That's too strong. That's too strong. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. I know I'm way back in your comments. I don't know how anyone can hurt children. I've got two with autism here, both completely different and both a handful, but wouldn't want. I couldn't either, Welsh. And again, I wasn't a perfect mother. I had my addiction, and but never once did I lay my hands on my kids. Never once did I take out any frustration out on them. Never once did I speak to them in a harmful manner. I just couldn't do that. My sons, I love them so much, and I've made mistakes. I will always have to live with the fact that I put drugs before my children. Even though I know it's a disease, I understand that. But that's something that I'm learning to forgive myself for. But I just couldn't imagine harming them mentally, even though it sounds stupid. I know that's contradicting myself. I did harm them. Being away from my kids harmed them, traumatized them, but verbally, to have been nasty to them or mean to them, I just couldn't imagine doing that. Me too, Jenny Lee. I love the first 48. I love it so much. My husband has been the most amazing husband ever here lately. He won't be for sale or on the first. Okay, good. Good. So you're good. You're not selling him this week, Megs. Okay. He won't be on the first 48. Okay, good. The style trial was bananas. I wanted to reach through my phone after that doctor. Oh my God, yes. Heard that expert that was so inappropriate had her son. They had like this expert doctor. She's retired, and I think for good reason. Of course, the dog. Um, she was just inappropriate. She had her son there in the interview, and she already had. It was just so inappropriate, and it seemed like she had a HBO special, right? J Fit it was, and it seemed like she needed this case to further her career, and she also had. It came out that she's the one that gave the defense that theory for the DID defense, and to claim insanity and all of that is so inappropriate. She was just, that was the worst witness they could have ever had. Let them get a crazy baby mama. I'll take the first. I know you will, Megs. I know you will. What? And that's why I worry. It's why I'm so glad. I'm telling you, my eldest son is 28. Then I have a 27-year-old. Then I have a 24, 24, about to be 25, a 23-year-old. No, wait, I'm lying. Okay, wait. 28, 27. Yes. 24, 21, about to be 22, and an 18-year-old. and none of them have kids, thank God, because they're still too young. I mean, my 28-year-old, that's old enough, but he doesn't want any kids right now because he wants to be settled. He wants to be married. None of them, I'm hoping one of them wants kids. I'm like, one of y'all have to want kids. Like, I don't, my sons don't want kids. What the hell? What the hell? But you know what? I'm glad like they didn't follow in my footsteps. I had my first son very young, 18. Had my second son at 19. I was very young. At 18, I was way too young. Not that I regret my kids. Don't misunderstand that. I wouldn't trade my sons for anything in this world. But it was young, and I'm glad that they didn't have kids young. I'm really glad. I just want them to experience traveling, being able to have their independence, not going straight from being a kid into a parent, because I think that's what screwed me up. That I was so young, I hadn't experienced independence. I just wanted love so badly, and I did. I had great parents. I understand it now. As a kid, I was damaged. I didn't know. I thought that my stepmother being strict meant that she didn't love me. And that wasn't it. And so I was looking for love so hard. And I thought that a baby would give that to me. It was very selfish. It was a very selfish reason. Um, and I love my sons. Law and crime, thank you. Yes, Welsh, law and crime. But it was a selfish reason for me to have kids. It was. Hey, William, salute. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, that they broke my heart too, JFit. They really did. Sorry, guys. Let me get back. Let me get down because I take forever with these comments. Harley and Al need to come. Yes, yes, Welsh. I hope that they can reconcile their relationship and be there for each other because, she said she lost a dad, she lost her whole family, and he felt like he lost a child too. And so she did so much damage to everybody. And that poor little 11-year-old boy, like, when I feel better, wait till you hear these. I love you. I love you, Megs. And I hope you feel better. That judge was excellent. Yes, J Fid. He had so much compassion, and you could tell that of course, he's the judge, he's paying attention to the trial, but he wasn't buying her shit either. He wasn't buying her shit either. Oof. Cindy, that's the most painful thing to go through when the mother of the grandchild is an evil witch. I thank God now my grandkids are now grown, but I lost. See, Kentucky lady, that is my biggest fear. That is my biggest fear. Hi, Anne. How are you? How are you, sweetie? I saw you guys were live. I was like, damn it. So I'm glad you're here, sweet Anne. So nice to see you. But that is my biggest fear, Kentucky lady, that my sons will have children with women that don't understand that children don't need to pay for their mistakes or the dad's mistakes or anybody's mistakes, and that kids, it takes a village to raise kids. It takes a village to raise kids. And I would never use my kids to get back at a man. And again, I have brothers, so I know how women can do that. I've seen it happen. And I don't think that any woman should do that. Never use your kids as a weapon to get back at a man. You're harming your kids long term. Never talk bad about your kids' dads to them. Let them decide for themselves. Let them see their dad as, because my mom used to do that. My mom used to talk bad about my dad. And the man that I knew wasn't the man that she would say he was. My dad was there for us always, 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 always. My dad always had the same phone number, the same address. We always knew when my dad worked, had the same job. So I never had to worry about where my father was. I always knew when my father was. I could go to him anytime, call my dad. He was always there for us. And I think it's sad. We didn't believe it because my dad was consistent. So what she said didn't match my father's behaviors and how he treated us. But there are kids that don't have that. So they believe it. And that's not a good thing to put on kids. First of all, don't burden kids with adult situations. Don't have kids grow up before their time. And I grew up, I had to take care of my brothers very young. I had to be a mother figure to my brothers very young. So I don't think that that's good to do to any kid, you know? So I just don't think that that's a good thing to do to kids ever. My brother doesn't want kids either. His nieces are his birth control. See, that's funny. That's funny. And I don't know. Come on. I don't, and I feel bad. I don't tell my sons. Like my son, my eldest son just came out of work. He's sleeping in his bedroom. I hope he can't hear me. I'm not trying to, pressure my sons to have babies because I don't want them to do it before it's their time. Because I get to be grandma, but they have to be dad. You know what I mean? Grandmas get to do all the fun things of parenting without all the hard work of parenting. So I don't want my sons to have kids before they're ready. But I'm just elated for the day when I get to be grandma. You know what I mean? Like I can't wait to buy little outfits and little socks and little bibs and bottles and I can't wait. And that baby smell, if they could bottle that baby smell, I just love it. So I just hope that the women know who I am and that I would never hurt a child or anything. Babies are always safe for me. Like I said, I had custody of my niece for a minute, because one of my brothers and his baby mama couldn't take care of her. So they dropped her off with nothing, with no clothes, nothing. And we took her and we, got her all clothing, a crib, a walker. She was a baby and we loved her so much. A whole new wardrobe, everything. And we posted pictures on social media, and the mom started seeing pictures of her with her hair done. I put bows in her hair, beautiful little dresses, everything matched. I had the bibs matching the dresses, matching the shoes, and the carriage and everything. And she wanted her daughter back. And she wanted her back. And of course, she loves her daughter. That's not what I'm saying, but it was more of a doll. Like she was like, oh, I want her back now that she has all this stuff. And when she sent her to me with no milk, no diapers, nothing, and I didn't care, you know, and it was hard for me to give my niece back, but it was the right thing to do as her mom. I didn't have legal custody, but it broke my heart to have her for so long and for her to just say, I want my daughter back. If you don't give my daughter back, I'm calling CPS or whatever, or I'm calling the police on you, say you kidnapped her. And that was the hardest thing, to give my niece back. And now my niece is big and she's beautiful and she's a great mom to my niece. But it was hard. It's like it felt like she ripped a part of me away from me. So I would never do that again. I would never take a niece or nephew without it being legal, because it's devastating. My niece got used to sleeping with me, and my husband was really close to her. My sons were really close to her. And that's not good to do to a child either, you know? That was hard. It was hard. So that was really hard. Sorry, guys. I'm way back here, man. I hope so. I hope I won't have to go through that either. I hope the kid won't have to go through that, more than me, because I'm an adult. But yeah, children are not pawns, exactly. And I've seen it. I've seen it, in my personal life. I don't really like to say too much about my brothers because they're not here. I shared that story because I have 9 brothers, you know, and I didn't say which brother it was or whatever. Um, but I've seen it. I've seen, my brothers deal with baby mamas using the kids as leverage, as a weapon, and it's harmful. It's harmful. I wish women would really realize how much they are damaging their kids by trying to punish their father. Exactly. It damages the kid forever, forever, and it shapes them. It causes a mistrust with the kids. It causes abandonment issues with the kid, and it makes kids realize or wonder why their parent. You tell a kid your father doesn't want to be here. I want to see my dad. Oh, your dad doesn't care, and saying things. I've seen women say that. You don't realize the internalized um feelings of inadequacy that you're building in your kid, because your kid is wondering, what did I do wrong? Why am I not good enough? Why does dad not want to see me? And that may not be the case. Parents should never inflict harm on your kids, emotional harm like that. That's harmful. I know parents make mistakes. I'm not here judging, but I'm saying shit like that can be avoided. No parent should ever tell their kids shit like that. Never, never. Your dad doesn't want to be here. Your dad doesn't care about you. Like, why would you even utter that shit out of your mouth? You know what I mean? It's just horrible, in my opinion. It's just horrible. I want a Cocoa Brown niece or nephew. I'll take the baby, right? Oh my God, my niece was so beautiful with her little curly hair, and I bought the little bows. She was so cute, so cute. Oh, I loved it. I love doing her hair. I try to sell my kids. What the hell? What the hell, Megs? You're funny. Thank you, William. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I've been there already and I'm trying to get away from that. My granddaughter doesn't want to have children either, and she gets so much grief over that. And I don't think we should, yeah, I get it, and I don't think we should respect kids because if they're like my sons are not ready, they shouldn't be pressured because at least they're being responsible to know that they're not ready, just like your granddaughter. You know what I mean? Imagine kids get grief for having kids and not being prepared. I think we should respect and praise when somebody's like, I'm just not ready. You know what I mean? That takes a lot of maturity. That takes a lot of understanding yourself and wanting to be mentally, financially, physically ready. And I think that that's an amazing thing because it would be so easy to say, I want a baby and be selfish. Like, I wanted a baby because I wanted someone to love and someone to love me unconditionally. And I was so immature and so young, and I thought that that was a valid reason to have a child, and it wasn't. Thankfully, I love my sons, but I wasn't mature enough. I wasn't. I was a kid. I was a kid. I was 18 years old. I was a kid. So I think that my son's waiting is the best thing they can do when they're ready to be parents. I think it's a decision that should be made. Do we want to have kids? That was, what's so sad to me? I don't think I've ever said this out loud. What's so sad to me is that every time I got pregnant, it was never a celebratory moment. I don't know what that is. To tell my family, I'm pregnant, and people be happy. It was always like, I'm pregnant. And they're like, again. I'm being honest. So I see that, when people are celebrating, they're telling their family they're pregnant and they're celebrating and it's a happy occasion. I never experienced that, if I'm being honest. And don't misunderstand, my parents loved my sons. They are the greatest grandparents I could have asked for my sons. They are. But it wasn't a happy occasion, me telling them I was pregnant. It wasn't. And that's something that I have to realize and deal with. I've never been able to have that experience. Hi, Gamecock Jenny. And that makes me sad that I never knew what that was to be able to tell family, I'm pregnant, and they jump up and down with me. And, I mean, when my husband was happy, he was never like, oh God, like, but he was the only one. Nobody else really was happy for me. You know what I mean? So that's something that I will never experience. Did I say hi to you, my BB from VA? I'm sorry. Um, that's something I'll never ever have experienced. So that's a little void, but I'm over it. My sons are grown, so whatever. I just never really said that out loud before. Ugh. I work for a call center and I ask for if my customers have children and if they say nah, I got your choice or whatever the case is, at least you always have time to live life and travel. Exactly. Exactly. Some people don't want to be parents, and I respect that. I respect that. Wait, IG is down? Your IG isn't working? Oh, I don't know. I haven't been on IG. I'm saying I didn't even know Just Jules was live. She was like, I beat everybody here. She was live and she said, everybody, I love that. I think that's so sweet of Jules. I love Jules. And I know that there's been a lot of stuff going on with all of that, and I really have stayed out of it. I support who I support, but I haven't talked shit about anybody. I haven't. And it makes me sad that some people don't mess with me anymore. And I don't know why. I haven't talked bad about anybody privately, publicly, nothing. I just stayed out of it. You know, um, I fucks with who I fucks with, but that doesn't take away from any of the other situations. I don't have to badmouth somebody I just haven't done that, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad because people are like, "Oh, I don't care who people follow," but they do. But they do because you're ignored, or you're not greeted by people anymore, and it makes me sad because I have, again, be mad at me or come at me for something that I've said or done to somebody, and I haven't done that, you know. But it is what it is. I have to disagree. I gave them life. Now they need to give us grandchildren so we can do all the best. I agree. I agree. I agree. Well, whatever. I agree, Welsh. Yes, let me be able to do all the fun parts of parenting without any of the bullshit. I definitely agree. You know what I mean? That's true. I didn't think of it like that. It's their responsibility to give me a grandbaby so I can, spoil them. I definitely agree. Thank you. Thank you, JFid. Thank you so much, Mama. I had to run away. My uncle dropped my baby back off with her. What the hell? What the hell, Megs? What the hell? I would love to see Meg's babies. So her babies are beautiful. Well, I've seen them. I would love to spend time with them. Her babies are beautiful. So beautiful. Oh my God, I love them so much. Such an egg. I know, I know. I don't even understand that. I know, man. I do want to say we have been friends for a long time, and I've had some small ups and downs. Yes, but I will always have your back. And if it ever got to a point where I shouldn't come, just no, no, Jenny, that's not a thing. Listen to me, okay? You already know, Jenny Lee. We have, because back in the days I didn't stand my ground and I didn't speak up for my supporters. And that's not a thing anymore. I'm not gonna allow somebody to come in here and throw a wrench in here for people that have supported me, and continue to support me. And I understand that there's going to be things that people go through with each other. And sometimes you just have to allow it to work itself out, or people to walk away from each other, you know. And that's what I'm trying to do. But trust me, that's not a thing here. Um, it's really not. It's really not. I get it, and all I want to do is let people work. Like I've said it plenty of times. I think that when other people get involved, it makes it messier for people. It makes it harder for people to just move away from each other silently, because now egos get involved. You know what I mean? When other people put in their 2 cents, sometimes we just have to allow people their space, their time, and to make their decisions without any input. If we can't add anything positive to that situation, don't add anything at all. You know? Exactly. I will never put anyone in a situation where they feel they need to choose but don't want to make. No. No, and that's not a thing. That's not a thing, Jenny. Trust me. Yeah, no, JFit, it really hasn't. I don't watch where people go. I don't. Like, I don't do that shit. I'm not going to treat you funny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Like, I enjoy Anne and Maria, and I enjoy so many people, just Jules. And, I know that they've had their issues, but I'm respectful. Like, if I'm in there and Jules becomes a topic, I silently exit. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all I have to do. That's all I do. I enjoy listening to them. But and that's what I do anywhere. If I like somebody and I support somebody and I'm in a chat and I'm engaging and that person becomes a topic, I just silently leave. That's it. I'm not gonna make a fuss unless it was that may not be true. Sometimes I may say something, but it won't be disrespectful. Be like, can we not do that? Can we just, like, if that wasn't the topic and we veer off, and I'm like, can we just keep it on topic, please? So I could stay in the chat, but I'm not gonna cause a ruckus. I'm not gonna disrespect people's chats. I'm not gonna go to somebody's chat that I don't fuck with to call them out. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not, unless they're talking about me and I feel inclined, but that doesn't happen either. That's just how I do things, and people may not agree with it and may have an issue with it, but that's just how I deal with things. That's just how I deal with it. I'm really trying to learn to stay out of mess, If I can, you know what I mean? And I show support to who I support. And you will never have to worry about me talking shit about you. Promise. I promise that. I promise that. Because if I don't fuck with you, you'll know. You'll know I don't fuck with you. But if I say I fuck with you, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. I won't do that to you. And that's on God. I don't share DMs, none of that. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody because of the recent things. I just want to make my position known. My position known. No shade to anybody who has done that or been in that position. I'm not here to judge anybody else. I just want to say what I don't do. Because I know people are questioning stuff. I will never do that. If I ever feel that I need to do that, I need to reflect and remove myself for a minute and keep shit in perspective. And again, I'm bringing this up. Mims snapped me back into reality of how short life is, and I don't want to fight with people on the internet. I don't want that to be my legacy here. And I loved Mims so much, and my heart is still broken. And I think about how short life is and how in an instant your whole life can change. And so I'm veering away from all the bullshit. I really am. I'm not going to say one thing here and be in people's DMs dogging people out. I'm not going to do that. I talk to my friends. I vent with my friends. That's it. You never have to worry. So that's all I want to say. I guess I've been blessed. I support a lot of people who don't care for one another, and I have always been very honest about it. Yep. Yep. That's true, Patty. And I love Patty. It's my friend. Patty Brenner, I consider her a friend. And she's very respectful and she's honest too. There's just people, I just appreciate that. Thank you, Stormy. Thank you. I know some people don't like me. They have their opinion, and I get it. I'm not for everybody, but that's not me. That I promise you. That I promise you. I don't go in chats where I know mother effers don't like me for no reason, which makes me feel bad because there's people out there that make good points. And I don't do it like people that have been really nasty towards me, like just Jules. When I first was introduced to her, she wasn't fond of me, and it was a misunderstanding, and we spoke, and things changed. But people that have crossed a boundary with me, there's no reason for me to ever try to work through that. There's no reason. So I won't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I just won't. But there's been people that it was a miscommunication, a misunderstanding. I didn't know, or I misjudged people. That's very different. And I'm always willing to grow from that, you know? If someone is putting out lies, I will say something. It's up to them to make it messy. I won't do it back because, right. And I get that, JFit, and you have the right to do that. I appreciate people that are honest, that are upfront, that you never have to wonder or guess what they're thinking and can do it in a respectful way. I appreciate that, The chats that I go into, wait, the chats that I go into, so not talk about Cindy or JJ. I would say, I know, and I don't want you guys to do that. I don't want you guys to put yourself in the line of fire for me, because I know that then you become a target and people, like now everything is um the high with like Public Enemy, and it's all putting everybody in a bubble, and it is what it is. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. You're going to be lumped into stuff, and again, I support who I support, but judge me for what I say out of my mouth, for what I say out of my mouth, for what I do. I refuse to argue with people on the internet anymore, and like Patty, I support people many don't like, but it's no reason. I agree. I agree. We can agree to disagree. Like, why are we watching each other? Where we go? Who? I just think that that's just crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I feel like because she's a whole other topic. She doesn't know what it is to be loyal. So, in order to have friends, you have to be a friend. And again, there may be times where you make mistakes and you fall out with people, you have disagreements with people, and you no longer become friends. But you can't have good friends unless you can be a good friend. It's a two-way street, you know. You can't expect something from others that you can't give yourself. You can't. It's unfair and it's not going to work. You can't expect something from others that you won't give yourself. Hey, Amy Lou, how you doing, my fiery girl? Hi, Miss Manda. I'm in the bushes today, but I'm listening. I have been really busy. I love you too, Miss Manda. Hey, you still owe me a call, Miss Manda. Kick your butt. Love you, girl. Hope you're resting. You know, I just stay in the bushes, allegedly. Yeah. Listen, and for somebody to make allegedly come out of her character, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. Because I have known allegedly 3 years. I've never really seen her come out of character. So if you make her come out of character, you done goofed. You done goofed. For real, for real. I put myself in fire and don't know. There was a girl. I know. Me too. Me too. Listen, like I said, I've tasted my foot plenty of times. I hate the taste of my own foot. So I'm trying not to taste it anymore because sometimes I do. I put my damn foot in my mouth and I don't want to do that anymore. And sometimes I'm going to be a hypocrite because I have biases. I do. We all have biases, guys. Some people don't want to admit that. I can admit that I have biases. I do. There's people that I like, even though they may say things that make other people like gasp or clutch their pearls. And then there's other people. We're gonna have people that we fucks with, that we relate to, that may not be uh that may not live up to other people's expectations, and so we may let certain shit slide. That people we don't like, none of that shit's gonna slide. We have inherent biases, we do. So that's why I try to stay out of shit, because I know that people that I like are going to get away with more than people I don't like. And so my hypocrisy comes out sometimes when I speak on shit. I know that. So that's why, for the most part, I'm staying the fuck out of it. I'm going to talk about regular shit because I already know. I already know that I'm going to be a hypocrite in some of those situations. But I'm going to admit it too. I am a hypocrite. Sally me, I thought since we lost Mims, things would change. Exactly, BB. So did I. So did I, man. So did I. Honestly, BB. I so thought that maybe this would be like a wake up call for people. Like, it's not that serious. I don't know. And I still see people, like I saw on Reddit, somebody brought up, like, we need anything associated with Mims to be positive. You know what I mean? Not drudging up old stuff. That's just how I feel about it. I don't know. And that's just me. And I'm gonna leave that alone because if I want things to only be positive about her, I can't add to that negativity myself, even explaining it, because even explaining it is still adding to that negativity. Mims was loved. She will always be loved, and she will be missed forever. Forever. You know? So you guys are so sweet. I love you guys. Oh, you're going live tonight? What's the day? Sunday? When do you do your hauls? On Wednesday, right, Jenny Lee? That's Wednesdays. I always catch it on replay. I'm like, that is that, you know what? Because she makes me want to go spend money and buy shit. Jenny, stop making me want to buy stuff, girl. Shit. Because I can't do none of that crafting. I've tried. Listen, I ain't even show ya. I can't do it. She makes it look so easy. And then Callista Cat went and made one, and I can't do that shit. I suck. I can't do it. Okay, Miss Manda, you're right. Okay, it was my fault. It was my fault. Damn it! I tried to blame it on her. I tried to blame it on her. I had to say goodbye to my parents' home Friday. It was the only home I remember. Oh my God, Happy. That must be hard. I am so sorry, sweetie. Right? Your home where you grew up. That must be so sad. I'm so sorry. My parents thankfully still have the apartment I grew up in. That must be so difficult. And the house, that they have in Jersey too. Imagine, that would be sad. I'm so sorry, Happy. I know that must have been hard. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you. Love you. Right? Yes. Clinch their buttholes. They clinch the shit. That listen, that's uncomfortable. I don't like no clinching no damn buttholes. No, thank you. That's uncomfortable. Get that constipated look. No, that's not a good thing. Yeah, allegedly is. I love it. I love me some allegedly. We can like someone that we don't. Oh, and that's Teresa, right? But this thing that you have to agree, or that they put the assumption that you agree and you co-sign everything that somebody you like or that's a friend says. It doesn't make sense. That's not how reality works. Even people that are your friends in your personal life offline, I know that I've gotten into disagreements with people that I know in my personal life because I don't, of course, I don't agree with everything. Like they don't agree with everything I say, but they expect that to be so online. Like, what is so different? There's people that you enjoy, but if the pros outweigh the cons, then I stay. And if the cons outweigh the pros, then I'm gone. That's it. That's how it works for me. And it works like that for other people too. But then there's these expectations that some people put on you that's unrealistic, but they don't keep that same expectation on themselves. It's do as I say, not as I do. Like, nah, that shit don't rock with me. My mother was the only one that got away with that. Do as I say. Nobody else gets away with that. You're not going to tell me to do as you say, but you don't even stick to your own rules. Like, no, no, sorry, but no, no. Right? I hope they wash them too before they pucker them shits up tight. That shit must be uncomfortable. No, thank you. Okay, wait. Wednesday, but because I didn't put a video up Saturday, I'm going live tonight. Oh my god. Oh, see, I'm telling you, she always finding stuff, and then my ass try to go, and I don't find that shit. I don't know if it's the stores around here. They fucking suck, man. They suck. And there's not really no Dollar Tree around here. I would have to get on a bus and travel. That should make me sad, man. Like, damn it. But the Big Lots that they have over here is really good. I'm going tomorrow because I want to get a plant for my balcony. I want to get a beautiful plant for the balcony and like some, two chairs maybe that I could fold because I don't want to leave chairs out there if it rains. Because since we live on the last floor, everybody else's balcony has a cover, ours doesn't. So we don't have that cover over our balcony, which sucks. So I want to get, a plant that's weatherproof, a fake plant that looks nice, but that's way down that the wind won't blow all around the down balcony. So I want to get something because it's summer now, sitting on the balcony. Well, maybe not too much because the mosquitoes, but you know what I'm saying. On nice days, we could sit out on the balcony. So I want to get a nice plant for it and stuff, but that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm looking for at Big Lots and to start decorating the apartment because my sons really didn't care about all of that. They really didn't. I want to get a nice painting for the living room, a nice big painting. So, and I'm not trying to spend stupid money on it. I want it to be nice. Um, but I went to Brooklyn and we got new sofas in Brooklyn, beautiful, nice little sofas. Got rid of the old ones, and the apartment in Brooklyn looks really, really nice. My husband's doing a great job with the apartment. He's fixing it up. It looks really, really nice. So, really, really nice. Patty, Megs is a bit upset. She's a bit obsessed with booty holes. I know, Megs. I will do as you say though, but not everybody else. Shit. I make up my own rules. Yes, exactly, J Fid. So am I. I'm an adult. Like, my parents are the only ones that still have that influence over me. Like my stepmother, my dad, I respect their opinions. My mom, when she was alive, like I didn't talk back. I don't talk back to my parents. Never would I talk back to my stepmother. It's my mom. But they're the only ones that have that ability over me. Nobody else is gonna tell me what to do, and I'm gonna do it because you told me. No, that's not a thing, bro. That's not a thing. People have the right to walk away from me. You don't have the right to dictate what I do and what I say on my channel. And people have become so used to being able to do that shit, or they'll just try to force you, intimidate you into that shit. Like, it's not going to work with me. It's really not. Sorry. Nope. You're going to be brown in the summer. I know I hate the mosquitoes, but I think I want to get that this thing, those candles. There's something else too that works for mosquitoes that my parents get, because my parents like to be in the backyard during the summer, and those mosquitoes, they get these things. I don't know what they are, but that they ward away the mosquitoes, and it works pretty well. So I'm gonna ask my parents what it is, because I hate getting mosquitoes. I hate mosquito bites. That's something I can't mess with the mosquitoes. Cindy, get you one of those beach chairs that have the thing over the top to block out the sun. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The lawn chairs. Yeah, yeah. With the like, I wanted to see if I could get an awning that I could attach and detach from the on the balcony. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if there's an awning thing that I could just put, and you could take it off seasonally. You know what I mean? So I could have it for the summer, that awning to protect us from the sun, and then I could take it off and put it in the closet when it's already the fall or whatever. So that's what I'm looking into. A awning maybe that has two poles. I just have to measure the balcony because I want that shade, and I think that I can remove it and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna look into. I use the tiki torches. Oh yes, yes. I think that's what my parents have. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna look into because I really want to get an awning for the sun. Because I would love to be on the balcony right now, do it going live. I could do it, especially in the evening. It's not hot in the evening here, so I want to do it before it gets too hot. Because in the summer, I will not be on the balcony with the mosquitoes attacking my ass. I am not fond of the heat. I'm only an adult at work. The rest of the time I eat ice cream. Ooh, right? Because see, but allegedly that's being part of being an adult. You get to eat ice cream or cookies for dinner. Where kids, you can't let them. Being an adult, you can eat whatever the hell you want. Ooh, that sounds good. Ice cream. I want some ice cream. I got some coffee chip in the. I bought it for my son. He hasn't eaten it. It's been sitting there like 2 weeks. Boy, I'm gonna eat that ice cream. I'll just buy you. I'll just buy you another one. He's off tomorrow, so I'm gonna have him drive me to ShopRite because it's not walking distance. He's off tomorrow. I'm gonna have him take me there and buy some more ice cream. I'm gonna eat his ice cream today. Tomorrow you could take me and I will buy you another one. Citronella. What is that? What is that, Patty? Sounds like what is it called? Damn, I fucking forgot. There's a there's like a bologna thing. I forgot what it's called now. I can't believe I forgot it. I just bought it for my sons. You know what it is? It's like the Italian I can't remember what it is. It's like a big bologna. It has pistachios in it. I can't remember the name. That's what I thought of. Shit. They do have those. Yeah, yeah, they do. They have those awnings that you could just put up and you can just fold them back up and put them away. So that's what I'm gonna get because we need an awning, and I think that I'm gonna buy it and buy a plant too, so we can have out there. I hate when those hard bugs, I think they're June bugs, fly in your. Oh my God, girl! I was on the balcony the other day smoking a cigarette, and this big ass, it looked like a beetle. The shit was huge, tried to fly at me, and I couldn't go anywhere because I couldn't run in the house with the cigarette. I was freaking out. I was freaking out. And that's why I want to get this thing for the door so that I could open the door without things flying in, mosquitoes. I think it's like I don't know, it's like magnetized, and you can put it like a screen because the door to the balcony doesn't have a screen. My son's room, he has access to the balcony, and he those doors have a screen, but the door in the living room doesn't have a screen. So I need a screen so that when we go out and in, the mosquitoes won't come in with us. So I'm working on it. I'm looking for stuff, but I'm gonna go to Big Lots tomorrow and look for some stuff and get some stuff. Those big umbrellas that attach to the back of the chairs, yeah. But I really just want an awning to just cover the whole balcony because we have a big balcony. A few people can sit out there and socialize on a nice night. My sons like to have friends come over and they can sit on the balcony. I want it to be a nice little area for them when they have friends over. You know what I mean? So I want to make it look nice with a nice little plant, maybe a little table, or if they have drinks, they could just sit it, and I can always put it away if it's raining. Fold up the table and the chairs and put them in the closet. So that's what I want to do. Oh, thank you. Citronella keeps the bugs away. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, it's a plant that repels bugs. Okay, okay. All right. So I'm gonna citronella. Okay. I can't. I'm telling you, it's so close to that. the word that is that meat. I can't still can't think of it. It's like bug get out of my bob, right? I a bob. Oh, that's like a haircut like this, right? Happy? I used to have that kind of haircut. My hair is growing though, guys. Look at this. Look at it. My hair is growing. I can't believe it. Love it. All right. Hey, does anyone know how I can get a bend out of silicone? A bend out of silicone molds. I don't know. Jenny Lee would know. She knows about all that stuff. I'm telling you, she is like the modern day June Cleaver. I swear she is. It's an insect repellent candle. Okay, I need all of that. I need all of that. I need all of that. All of that stuff. Yeah. Oh, so let me show you guys. So I did my nails today. Usually I do the short nails. Sorry. Because the short nails are just so much. Can you see it? The short nails are just so much easier for everyday life and for at work. But I put these on. I'm not going to keep them on too long. I put them on for today because I'm not coming on here without my nails looking toe down. Um, but these are long and I'm not used to the longer nails. JJ got me so many sets of the shorter nails and they're nice because they look pretty, but yet they're doable. You know what I mean? Like they you can do things with them and not have them get in the way. A lot of times these I'll jab my finger and ooh, it hurts with these longer nails. They're too long. So I used to do long nails and now I'm not used to them anymore. But this design I really like. I think these are pretty, they're loud, but also pretty and classy. So I really like this set. But I want shorter nails now because it's just easier for me to do things with them. But lemongrass plants are supposed to repel mosquitoes. Okay. Okay, got it. Got it. I'm gonna look into those things because I need it. I don't like mosquitoes. I don't. And my son, my youngest son, is allergic. Like he breaks out and he gets these big blisters with not only bees but mosquitoes. Like he actually has epipens. He's allergic to mosquito bites. They get really, really big and really terrible. So we try to keep the mosquitoes away from him. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yes, thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, Megs, your hair is long. You guys can't see because my hair is, but it's getting really, oh shit, it's getting really long too. Like it looks shorter because it's in layers, but it's getting there. I'm like, I'm gonna let it keep growing, let it keep growing, let it keep growing, and not cut it. I do trim it myself because, the split ends, but I trim like the least amount that I can. Thank you. I want my hair to grow. I used to have really long hair and I damaged it. Now I'm trying not to damage it so it could grow. You can clean and wipe it. Yes, you can. It's so easy. I know because I get crazy with things under my nails, so I'm always like with a toothbrush. So I just like them shorter. I do. I love living in New Jersey. I do. Allegedly, I can't lie. I love it. I I do. It's so much safer. It's just nicer. I love it. I love it. I can travel at night and not be afraid. The only bad thing is there's no public transit in the middle of the night. But my dumbass is asleep in the middle of the night, so ain't no worry. I do. I love Jersey. And I was raised in Jersey. My parents have lived in Jersey for many years. Um, but it's different living in Jersey. I really like it. I live in a really, really nice area. I like it. I do. So you got me allegedly a New York girl in Jersey. I love it. When I stopped working, I let my hair grow to see how long it would get. It was almost to my waist. Wow. I had gradually cut it off in stages. See, my hair takes so long to grow, though. I don't know. Now it grows better, but I need to get. I was taking the vitamins for hair, nail, and skin, and my hair was growing really long. So I need to get it again. I've been really enjoying the press. Yes, girl. Those are all I use. The press on nails. The ones JJ got me were a different brand, but these are the Kiss. I love them. They come with the glue. They're so easy. They also come with the press on. So you can do the glue or you can do the press ons. A lot of ASMR or girls that use it just for videos, they use the press ons because they can just take them right off immediately after. Me, I like to wear them, so I use the glue. but it's nail glue. I just love it. And usually when I do my nails, they last 3 weeks. 3 weeks with no problems. These I hope they don't last that long because I want to take them off. I hope I don't have any problems at work this week. We'll see. I'll leave them on this week at work. If I have problems with them, I will take them off and put shorter ones on because I don't want to have difficulties at work with longer nails. I need shorter nails. So I've seen this lady with long nails and straight up asked how she wipes and washes with. Yeah, it. I mean, I know how to do it. It's. I don't want to get graphic, but you just wrap around your fingers and very carefully. It's a pain in the ass though, because it takes longer to feel cleaner. So TMI, but yeah, I can't. That's not a thing. And I know women that aren't necessarily clean. That's important when you have long nails. You should wash your hands every time you use the restroom anyway, but you should take special care to wash your hands after you use the restroom when you have long nails because that's just not a thing. But you would think that's common sense, but you would be surprised. Not that common. Not that common. Shit. Long hair is so much harder to keep untangled. I have long hair, but I always keep it up in a bun. Girl, my son has hair that's almost to his waist. I took a picture and I was gonna put it on my community tab, but it's because it only shows the back. Let me see if I can show you guys. I braided it. Matter of fact, I have to comb it. I haven't combed in a while. He has beautiful curly hair, and it's so long. Wait, I'm just looking for the picture real quick before I end. I wanted to show you guys. His hair is amazing. It's so beautiful, and he was really tender-headed, and I would have a hard time brushing his hair. He didn't let me brush his hair at all because he was so tender-headed. But I started teaching him, just like letting me brush it little by little, and now I comb his hair and I'm like, "You're okay?" He's like, "I'm fine." I'm like, "Oh shit." He was so tender-headed, you couldn't even touch his hair. But now he lets me do it, and so I get to like live. It's kind of fucked up, but I get to like live that fantasy, comb his hair and braid his hair and do all this stuff. I don't have any girls. I've never had that ability. But with him, with the long hair, I get to sit there and brush his hair. And my other son had really long hair, and I used to brush it and take care of his scalp and stuff. Because my sons are really into self-care. So they would let me, take care of their hair. I think I passed it. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Because I can't pay attention, yeah, and look at the damn picture. Where the freak is it? Was it that long ago that I took the damn picture? Lord of mercy. Of course, I swear, any other time I could find it. And now that I'm specifically looking for it, let me take off my glasses. Maybe I'll find it easier. I took a few pictures of him with his hair. Damn it, guys. His hair is so long and so beautiful, man. I'm gonna have to find it and put it on my community tab for you guys. Because now, of course, I can't find it. I can't find it now. Of course. Of course. Tenía que ser la Cindy. Can't find it when I'm looking for the shit. And as soon as I get off, I bet you I'll find it. I'm gonna be pissed off too. Nope, can't find it. Can't find it. Of course. It's like bullshit. You know how when you're looking for something and you're like, I'm not gonna give up. Damn it. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't find it. All right. Oh well. What I'll do is I'll post it on my community tab so I can show you guys. It doesn't show his face, so that's why it's okay. I wouldn't post it if it showed his face. But it doesn't show his face, so I could show you how long his hair is. These nails are Freddy nails. What the hell? Yes. Well, all of my sons are fine. So I don't know which one you're talking about, but he has super long hair. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to post the picture on my community tab so you can see how long. Oh my God, your hair is stupid long though, Jenny. Your hair is redonkulously long. And you could tell your hair grows fast because you have crazy long hair. I wish my hair never grows that fast. I always wash my hands after I use the bathroom, even though I am going straight to the kitchen. I'm girl. Who you telling? Who you telling? I'm always doing dishes and stuff, but it's important. It's important, guys. Trust me. If somebody were to, even if you didn't think your hands were dirty, it's dirty. I know people that don't do that. Hey, Steven, how are you, Shawady? I just can't imagine not washing my hands. That's gross. But it is what it is. But I thank you guys for coming here. Oh shit. Tomorrow, I know I miss not having my overlays. Tomorrow I will pay my StreamYard. I have the money. I just been lazy to put it on my card. Listen, I just been being lazy. Okay, I don't have it on my card, and I didn't want to go and whatever put it on my card. But tomorrow's Monday, so tomorrow's members only. There are a few things I want to talk about. That I think it's just better talking, venting in members only, not because I'm afraid of anybody, just because trying to keep the channel drama free. I do have some opinions. It's not dragging anybody. It's not talking shit about people. It's just sharing my a few opinions of things that I've seen that I want to talk about. My son has an afro, but he's very yeah. My son was so tender headed too, and he has these beautiful curls. So oh my god, his hair is so beautiful. I love it. I'm like, why couldn't I have hair like that? But I do want to talk about it. You get off at 7:30 now. Dang. Um, I don't work tomorrow, so I want to do lives on the days that I work too, but I would have to schedule them later, which I think may be better for a lot of my subscribers and mods that work. So I'm gonna put up a poll and see if you guys would like during the week if I did the live streams later, maybe at 7:30. Because I could do that too if you want it instead of like 5:30, 6:30, if 7:30 is better for you guys. So I'll put up a poll and you guys let me know what works better for you guys. Um, but so tomorrow, we'll have our members only live and talk about some things that have been weighing on me, and just make me sad and whatever that I just prefer to share in members only. Again, I'm not hiding. I know people see it. I get like 140 views on my members only. I don't have 140 members, so you know what I mean. Yeah, yes, new summer. Yes, new summer hours. Exactly. Got to move for the summer. And because I get out of work and some days I get out later and I'm tired, and so I just rather have a minute because sometimes I won't go live because I'm just getting out of work and I'm supposed to be live, so I need a little time. So it would be better if I did it a little later. That way I could rest after work and then come live. Um, yeah, sure, Mikey. I'll put my email right now in the chat for you. So tomorrow's members only, and tomorrow I'll do it at 5:30. Here's my sorry. You mean people share your members stream right? They do happy. They do, and I don't know why. I don't care. They I guess they record it like if I'm worried about it. I don't care. I just know they can't play it on YouTube, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Whoever plays people's members only content can get struck, and I will strike. I will strike. Mikey, there goes my email. I put it in, and not because I'm afraid of anybody. It's just because that's disrespectful. It's behind the paywall for a reason. You want to watch it. You want to talk about it. You just can't play it. You can't play it. You being a member on somebody's channel doesn't mean because you're a member that you own that content. It's still behind the paywall. You still can't. It doesn't become your content because you're a paid member. That's not a thing. Hi, Viva la Roca, my sweet girl. How you doing, Mama? So, because I heard that too. Yes, okay, Mama. Yes, please, because I got some issues, girl. I need your number. I was like, damn, my Megs. I was looking for your number and I wanted to really call you and I couldn't. I was fucking losing my mind behind that shit. Um, but so and people that want to play around and find out, go ahead, because that is a fact. You will get struck and it will stick. You're not supposed to play people's uh members only content. You're really not. YouTube loses money that way. You can't do that shit. So fuck around if you want. That's all I'm saying. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys sitting here with me for my just random Sunday chat. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. And so tomorrow's members only. I hope to see all my members there. Wednesday, I will be back. I'm thinking of a topic for Wednesday, something interesting. And so we'll see. Because Just Jules did play some body cam, and I thought that that was so cool. So maybe we'll play like some interrogations, but from a channel that won't get my shit taken down immediately. Because some things you play that shit gets you taken down immediately. Immediately. Disrespectful, right? Disrespectful. Um, what? Oh my God. Yes, you were saying that, Viva La Roca. I need to know. Yeah, because, so, okay. I put my email up there, Viva La Roca. Do you see it? Email me there and in the email, I'll send you my phone number. Because then we could text and stuff, and then you could tell me, because, I want to talk about that tomorrow. I want to talk about that tomorrow. And also, JJ being mentioned by Sophie. I want to talk about that too, because I got some shit to say. Okay. But I want to keep it, yes. Okay, you sent it. Okay, Megs. I love you, Steven. And sorry you were so late, sweetie. I love you too. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Yeah, I don't know. My IG is not doing it. Thank you. You too, Jenny. Jenny will be live tonight at 9 p.m. guys. By the way, I was criticized for commenting on that guy. They said he was mentally, but I don't understand, just Jules. I think that listen, people are gonna criticize you for whatever you say, Jules. You already know. You already know, right? If you talk about the sky, they mean, man, you didn't talk about the moon. Like, it doesn't matter what you say, you're gonna have criticism. I didn't think that you were disrespectful. I was there, I was listening, and you were trying to steer away from drama and do something different. And I thought that it was interesting. I really enjoyed watching it. Um, I don't get it. And you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Yes. Yes, Viva. That would be great. No, I don't want, no, girl. Don't worry. I understand. You don't have to put shit in writing. You could call me if you want. You don't have to worry. You could call me with, you can even use a texting app or calling app. So I won't have your phone number. I get it. I know you don't want to, don't worry about it. You can video chat with me all you want, Viva. We're good. Trust me. I understand people don't trust stuff. I get it. I get it. Um, yes, he was normal. He was normal. Yes, yes, Viva, definitely. He was normal. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I don't think that you were disrespecting a mentally ill person. Like, you played alive, and whatever. It's ridiculous. Like I said, people gonna have issues no matter what you do. You try to steer away from the drama and do something different, and people still had an issue with that. Some people just are gonna have an issue just to have an issue. It is that you know you can't change their mind. Some people already have their minds made about you, just like they have their minds made up about people that don't like me. Have their minds made up about me. No matter what I do, it's gonna be a problem with them either way. You know. And so you just do what makes you happy and what people that support you enjoy seeing. And it took everybody away from drama, and it was a great idea. I enjoyed the live a lot. Okay, baby. I love you, Megs. Is someone that is very trustworthy. You never have to worry about her showing. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Never. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I don't want to hurt people. I don't. I could be a bitch, but never. No, yeah, just Jules, for real. I really enjoy it, and it doesn't matter, for real. It doesn't matter, and we can't give them our energy, because the more we give into it, the more they expect, and the more they continue to feed into that. They're like, oh yeah, I got to rise out of them. I'm at the place where I'm like, I'm just ignoring it all. Like, I'm just ignoring it all. You have your right to your opinion about me, but me trying to combat it makes it worse. It makes it worse. And I'm over that shit. People who like me. People who don't. Y que va en coche. Have a good day. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Yes. Exactly. She is. She is. She has strong opinions, and we're not perfect, right? We're not. None of us. But I enjoy her. That's all that matters to me, you know? Exactly, Bliss. And I love Bliss, so they could kiss my ass with that. They made a bad mistake. Don't judge people before you get to know them. You may be missing out on amazing people, and don't judge people because they like people that you don't like. Judge people on a one-on-one basis. How I treat you should be the your determining factor of how you feel about me, not how I treat somebody else or how I react or relate to somebody else. What does that have to do with you? Both of you are attacked because you connect with your subscribers and build loyalty. Others want to get rid of you before the world finds out about y'all. Oh, thank you, Steven. You're so sweet. I love you. Bobbing and weaving, girl. Bob and weave. For real. Bob and weave. Duck. All that shit. Duck them shits. Fuck that. Listen, I'm from New York. I bob and weave very well. Very well. Trust me. I have my mother too that would throw boomerang chanclas. I learned how to bob and weave them shits. If I could bob and weave boomerang slippers, I could boomerang. I could bob and weave all this bullshit on YouTube. Trust me. I just wasn't doing it before because I would let it affect me. I'm not letting it affect me anymore. I'm really not. That's why I don't watch it. If I don't watch it, it doesn't affect me. That's why I don't watch it. So I don't see it. It doesn't get me pissed off. I don't have an opinion about it. You know, ignorance is bliss. Seriously. I bounce around because some of my buddies are live I get it. I get it from live to live, right? I get it. You know what they say, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Yep, I agree. Keep one eye. That's why it's good that I'm cockeyed. I can watch you and you at the same time. I can watch both y'all motherfuckers. Hey, where you go? Just don't move too quickly. Sometimes you can tell how you might be treated by the way. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Yes, don't think you're special. If somebody doesn't know how to treat others, they're going to treat you the same way. Trust me. Don't think you're special and you'll be treated differently. That is very true. There's only one person I was ever really hurt by that I did consider a friend that stopped being friends with me because who else I'm friendly with. And that makes me sad. And that makes me sad. That breaks my heart, you know? And I would never do that to somebody. I wouldn't. I don't care. Like I have friends and mods that are mods for other people that I've had issues with, and that doesn't bother me at all because I know them and they've proven themselves that they don't. It's the way that they treat me, even when they're in those chats, they don't dog me, so it doesn't bother me. You know. So, all right, guys, I love you guys. All right. Love you guys. I treat others with respect until you are disrespectful. Then don't cry when those feelings are. Yep, that's true. I promise, Viva. I got you, mama. I got you, girl. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great evening and a great night. Yes, Bliss Chris is a great friend. She is. She's a great friend. But I love you guys, and I hope to see all my members tomorrow, and to all my subscribers, I will see you Wednesday, God willing. Si Dios quiere. I love you guys. I don't know. They itching. They itching for a reaction. You ain't gonna get it. But I love you guys and have a good night. Y te quiero mucho, and I will talk to you all soon. Okay? Have a good one. Bye, guys. Shit, I gotta do this manually. Bye, guys. Have a good night.